tannerexia, people addicted to tanning. That's still ahead on 3 TV News at 9.
Then, tannerexia? Folks addicted to tanning.
Still ahead here on 3 TV News at 9. It's called tannerexia. That's people addicted to tanning. And we don't need to tell you, it can be pretty risky. It seems like we've all heard the dangers of laying out in the sun, but lots of people don't seem to realize they face those same risks every time they get into one of those tanning beds. Still, some say the dangers alone will not keep them away.
I started probably the beginning of 7th grade when it really mattered if you were tan or not.
14-year-old Kyla Chenard is like a lot of teens her age who like laying out in the sun.
Because all my friends and everyone at school were really tan and I don't have a lot of pigment.
Kyla says she lays out 4 times a week, in addition to going to the tanning booth 3 times a week. She considers herself to be a tanning addict.
Anybody out there that is having to go to the tanning bed multiple times a week because they just don't feel they're tan enough, even though everybody else around them says, wow, you're really tan. I think you're getting to the point that you might be concerned of addiction.
Dr. Gregory Allen with Deseret Family Medicine says tanning can be harmful to your health, especially when it comes to those tanning beds.
There's a less likely chance of getting melanoma from a tanning bed, but you have a higher risk of getting the 2 other types of skin cancer, which are basal cell and squamous cell carcinomas.
I think that it'll just take them some time to realize that the sun is damaging, but I think people are still gonna tan.
Dr. Allen believes a lot of teens still think tanning in a booth is much safer than being in the sun.
Some newer studies are showing that it only requires 1 sunburn to actually cause this DNA genetic damage in the skin that can then later on produce skin cancer.
The doctor says that's why it's so important to educate our young people about what happens when you don't protect yourself.
We're all looking for a quick fix, and unfortunately the quick fix, we don't look at the long-term complications that come from sun tanning.
Some alternatives to getting that bronzed look without going to a tanning booth: a spray tan, but you still need to take precautions.
You still need to be careful with a spray tan and put on sunblock. So just because you have a darker color to the skin, you still need to protect the skin that you have.
When it comes to tanning outside, wear sunblock. The doctor says it's important to get one with an SPF of 30 or more and contains titanium dioxide and zinc oxide.
With a good sunblock, good protection, you're still able to get a nice, softer tan without as much damage.
As for Kyla, while she still wants to get a tan, she feels better prepared.
I mostly wear sunscreen or oils that have at least some kind of sunscreen in them so I don't fry or have a chance of getting any skin cancer.
All right, the doctor says another way to protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays: stay indoors between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.